friends, so NASA just announced that they're going to be opening up astronaut applications to the public, and thousands of people are going to apply to be launched into the vastness and emptiness of the universe. But why though? Admittedly, I haven't always understood the human obsession with space. There may have been a not so nuanced essay that I wrote in 5th grade arguing that the government pull funding from NASA and put it into education. And I certainly could not explain to you any of the major plot points of the original Star Wars trilogy, despite having seen them all maybe more than once. I can sing the Ewok song though, but sometimes I wonder what it is in us as a collective species that inspires this fascination. Why chart and track and study these tiny shining specks in the sky? Why strap ourselves to explosives and launch ourselves into cold and darkness, sometimes to very disastrous effects? There's plenty of science to science right here, right? So why space? Now I've dug myself into a bit of a Wikipedia cavern where I've become like highly obsessed with the original Mercury 7 space bros, like that first guinea pig crew of Americans to launch themselves into orbit. And I think about this like bravado and self-importance that must have motivated those first missions. And we built this grand, like fantastical story about what's out there and how we would conquer the universe and who would get there first. Think about how someone like Alan Shepard, the first American in space, would possess the nerve, like sitting in a tin can of a spacecraft, having wet his pants because the people at NASA kind of forgot to even consider that that might be a thing, still had the confidence in this whole bananas project to just spout off, like, why don't you just fix your little problem and light this candle? I wrote that, by the way, on a picture of the Freedom 7 rocket and put it above my desk to try and steal a little bit of that bravery and keep it for myself. But then I see that famous photo of the blue marble taken by the crew of the Apollo 17 that became legendary in its ability to unify us all. You know, because from way out there in the cosmos, there's just this tiny swirly sphere that has all of us on it, all of us. And there's a reason that it's such a trope that like two people separated by unimaginable distance can both look up at the same night sky and be seeing the same thing and share some sort of connection and experience. Okay, so maybe we go to space to assert our power and courage and vastness, but on the other side, just a head turn away, we see how small we are, insignificant even, and deeply dependent on one another. I've never had a deep understanding of space. I'll never go there, and I definitely have more of a fascination with the people who go there than the thing itself. But I think I have a better sense now that whatever it is that we see out there, whatever we believe about space and why we study it, is deeply human. So I want to know in the comments what you think about space. Would you ever apply to be an astronaut? If you're a space person, please tell me what most excites you about it so I can, Wikipedia further and try and get on your level. And if you liked hanging out with me here today, you can consider subscribing if you're so inclined. You can also find me on the social medias in the links below, and I'll see you next week. Bye!